can see this rain wall coming towards us with a lot of rotation. So we're taking videos actually out on the front step, and I mean, we kind of knew because it was howling, right? It sounded like a waterfall coming right at us, and it just got closer and closer, and then we saw a flock of geese try to get away, and they didn't fly away. They got sucked right in, so that's when we knew to get downstairs. So it kind of solidified what we were seeing.
And I'm standing there at the back door, and my pager went off, and all it had said on it was building collapse or tree down. I think it was tree on the lines. And I said to Guylaine, I'm like, okay, no problems. I'll pack up and I'll head in, because I wasn't sure how the roads were on the way there, because it was pretty windy. And about halfway there, I got building collapse on the pager, and shortly after that was multiple building collapse. So we kind of had an idea what was going on, but we weren't sure what it was, because it all came with no address other than just Dunrobin.
I was driving Pump 66, and as we went by the high school, it just opens up into the fields, and it looked like I said to you earlier, like it looked like a war zone. It looked like a new development being built. It was just plywood sheets everywhere, and then trees down, cars flipped over. And then as you're getting closer, you're going, okay, now it's not just plywood gone, now the houses are gone. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got completely blocked in. As we turned onto Porcupine, there was just nowhere we could go. There was power lines down. We actually stopped because there was a full roof in the middle of the road.
Where houses should have been, there was nothing. And there was houses with no siding and no roofs, and we didn't really know what to think.
It's basically trees down across the road, wires lying, cars pulled off to the side of the road. It's just destruction, basically everywhere you look, and houses that were standing are partially standing, and we're literally just going door to door and making sure there's no other immediate medical concerns. I don't remember specifically which house was first, and I remember majority of these people, at this point, people are starting to come out of their houses, right? And so you're meeting them halfway, and as soon as you talk to them and realize they're okay, you're moving on to the next house. And you're starting to ask those questions, like, is there other people who are trapped, possibly trapped in their house, or difficulty with mobility and everything else, and you're literally just triaging as you go.
I never thought in my life I'd be kicking down doors, but I was kicking down doors.
Shock at that point, like, what are we going to see, right? Like, now you're mentally preparing for how bad this is going to be. Like, this isn't like a little 2-car MVC where there's maximum of 8 people in a little fender bender. This is huge, and at that time, we have never trained for that, right? So it never happened before. So you're kind of going into it blind without knowing what's happening, right? Like it's completely blind to you at this point.
Maybe it strengthened my commitment and sort of what I was doing with Ottawa Fire and the resolve and moving forward with that and staying involved and just because you realize that immediate impact you have, right? And the need the community has for people like you. So it's good.
I look back and, the guys that are volunteers, we define ourselves by wanting to help our communities. And we want to make a difference, and that's why we do it. And it's not for the money, and it's not for the fame. It's because we just want to.
I say to people every once in a while, like what do you like about firefighting? It's like, well, you get to do pretty cool things that no one gets to do. And that keeps you coming back. Like, as bad as it sounds, it's like you go to a car accident, it's like it gets your adrenaline going. It keeps you coming back. A fire, it keeps you coming back. A tornado, I never want to see it again. I would be happy to never see it again, just because it was so unknown, and the mental preparation, such a short time of what you think you might see, I never want to see that again.